The Rubik's Cube is solved for speed on official competitions. In addition to this puzzle, there are also other puzzle world records. But for some reason there are not that much of those. And today I will show you other popular puzzles that could become official disciplines. Let's start with the first one. Probably the most popular puzzle after the Rubik's Cube, because it looks the same, but instead of colors, the shape of each element is different. In the assembled state it looks like a cube, but if you make at least one turn, it completely changes its shape and turns into something incredible. But remember, this cube is just a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, which solved in the same way, but a little trickier. This puzzle is called Mirror Blocks, and I do not understand why it's still not included in the list of official puzzles. I'm really curious what world record it would have been and how many seconds it would take to solve. Now let's see how fast I will solve it. I'm looking at the cube, and at the first stages it's really hard to understand anything, because all the elements are different in size. Well, I'm ready. Whew, I managed to do it in 35 seconds. I assure you, I did better, but this puzzle is unofficial, so I have no motivation to practice. But it's still not too bad. Okay, finished with Mirror Blocks. It's not solved on competitions. But for some reason, cubes of different sizes are valid at competitions, such as 2x2 or 4x4, and I have a question: why other puzzles, for example the 4x4 pyramid, Megamin's 2x2, are not valid? If the same pyramid, which is simpler for this 4x4, solved much faster, the record is less than a second, it exists in competition, it's allowed, and this one, which is really more interesting, is not. Same goes with Megamins. This is a regular one, it's official and takes long to solve, and there is a 2x2 Megamins, which is easy and also quite interesting, is not allowed. Today we'll figure it out. I solved it in 3 seconds. This is a 3-layer pyramid. This is how it looks. This is pyramid 4x4 and it's unofficial. Why? No clue really. So let's scramble. My goal is to solve at least for a minute, although even this will be difficult. Okay, I'm ready. Whew, that was a long time really. But that's what's interesting about this puzzle, it's challenging to solve it and improving it. Okay, let's move on. 1 minute and 22 seconds. This one is Megamin's 3x3. It's like a regular Rubik's Cube, has a center, a corner and an edge, so it's a 3-layered. But there is also a Megamin's like this one, which is very similar to Rubik's Cube 2x2. That is why it's called Megamin's 2x2, but its professional name is Kilominx. And I also don't understand why it hasn't been included in the list of official disciplines yet, because world records would have been really fast. Now I will try to get close to this record.
Boom!
Yay, 21 seconds. Almost a record. Wow. I don't know why they don't solve it. Let's move on to less obvious but interesting puzzles. This one is called the Ready Cube. It was very famous about 5 years ago. It was even solved at unofficial competitions. What's so special about it? It turns only in corners. For example, I take this corner and spin it. And I can also turn all other corners. So all corners will always stay in place, but the edges will move. This puzzle is actually very simple, so maybe I understand why they do not include it in the official list, but again, it's new, it's extraordinary, it could have also have very fast world records. Let's go! As you can see, it is more convenient for me to turn it in this position, because if you hold it in the air, it will be very uncomfortable. The first step is to solve the white side, then I orient the corners, and finish everything with the solving of the edges. In fact, there is no algorithm here, everything happens quite intuitively and quickly. Done! 26 seconds. Well, for the world record it is slow, I'm still far away, but I don't care. This puzzle is unofficial. And the main course of our today's video is this puzzle. It is called FTO, stands for Face Turning Octahedron. And this one, like no one else, has every chance to become an official WCA puzzle, because now it is very well known, very popular, it immediately came out in a professional version, with magnets, in colored plastic, and very smooth rotation. We have a tutorial for this puzzle on our channel, anyone can learn it, and who knows, maybe you will be the one setting world record when it becomes official. And now let's see how fast I can solve it, with my more rapid method. This puzzle has become known to the whole world extremely fast, because even now, when it's not official, hundreds or even thousands of speed cubers on the planet are training this puzzle. Let's see how fast I will solve it. And I solved it in a sub-minute, almost a record. I haven't trained so well yet, but I hope it will become official soon, and I will be able to become, if not a world champion, then at least a national champion of this puzzle. Write in the comments which of these puzzles you like the most and which you would like to become official. My personal favorite is FTO. You've earned the Cubastic channel, thank you for watching, bye bye.